Hey, Steve.
Hey, Adam.
Why do you own a kayak?
What?
Because I impulse bought one day, and also I like it. But mostly the first thing.
So, Jesse, I was at our friend's house the other day.
You own a kayak?
And they were like, blah, 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 Steve's kayak. And I was like, excuse me? What? And so Steve once bought a kayak at Costco. Was it at Costco?
No.
Oh, I was told it was Costco.
It wasn't Costco.
Where was it?
Where was it?
Like Sport Check or something.
Okay, so you got a kayak.
When?
Oh, years ago.
So Steve...
It's like at least 2012.
Steve, who will not buy himself new clothes, bought a kayak.
On an
Especially
impulse?
in 2012. Especially in 2012.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
On an impulse.
On an impulse. And then, Steve, what happened?
Where is it?
Well,
Hold on. We'll get to that.
We knew someone who lived on the water, and it was awesome. So I just stored the kayak there.
No. What happened immediately after you bought the kayak?
I don't know.
You had to call your friend Matt, or no, you had to call your friend Andy to come pick you up because it couldn't fit on your car.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't have a roof rack.
So Steve impulse buys a kayak and can't leave.
The kayak trapped you in a parking lot.
And I was just like, oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm not prepared for this kayak.
got it off the shelf, brought it to Cash, I'm assuming, or maybe they brought the scanner to you. I don't know how they did that.
I don't know. I
So
just
just
carried it awkwardly, and I was like knocking over old ladies.
And then he leaves the Sport Check,
tipping over strollers.
and they're like, and he's like, oh, what now?
I have a kayak.
So, how many
What the
times?
hell?
So you're storing it at your friend Matt's cottage.
Yes.
And how many times in the last 5 years, 6 years since you bought it, have you used it?
I used it a lot when I first
yeah?
got it because we kept it at a friend's house who was on the water. So that was great. They said, just come over, use it whenever you want. So I did. Now I get to use it like once a year when I go up to Matt's
So you
cottage.
bought your friend a kayak?
I still
Yeah.
have it.
No, you don't have
No,
it.
he
own
has
it.
it.
You've never
Yeah, you own it, but
You've
you don't have
never
it.
had a
All I
kayak.
gotta do is get a
Steve.
roof rack.
Steve, you've never had a kayak. You bought your friend a kayak and put it at his place.
How come I get to keep using it? Because my friend's really
Your
nice?
friend's like, yeah, you could use my kayak because I have a kayak.
That's the
Jesse's
first
not
time I
wrong.
thought of my kayak in months.
You own the kayak,
You don't
but he
own
definitely has the kayak. Like Matt has the kayak. You don't know. You don't have the
don't
kayak.
own it.
Is this that talking through you to get me to giddy up and buy a roof rack?
It was just.
Why did you buy it? I wanted one. You don't live on water.
I used to.
No, you didn't.
When
I
did
used
you
to-
live on
When
water?
did you live
No,
in
not on water,
Scarborough?
near the water.
Everything, it's Toronto. Everything's kind of near water.
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. You can never use my
Did you
kayak.
live at your parents' place?
You're not allowed to use my
I don't-
Yeah, I did. You're not
So
allowed
when
to
you
use my
when
kayak.
you lived at your
I know
parents'
how badly
place,
you want to use it. You're
Hold
not allowed.
on.
You'll
When you-
never get to use it.
when you lived at your
It's probably not
parents,
even big enough. What?
when you lived at your parents' place,
Yes.
in the middle of suburban Scarborough, you said,
Close to the water.
I'm gonna buy a freaking kayak that I can't bring home
Like,
and ship it over to
I
my
can't even
friend's house.
make it out of the fucking parking lot.
I can't make it out of the cashier because I wasn't prepared to buy a kayak. Because it's a kayak.
I will not be judged for having a kayak. It is a healthy activity. Yes, I do have a kayak.
You own
I
a
go
kayak.
to whatever I want. Whatever I want.
You bought your friend a kayak.
I did not buy a friend a kayak. He's got kayaks. He doesn't even need it.
You bought him another one.
Yeah, okay.
I can't wait for. We should put a camera on
It
that.
has other kayaks to hang out with.
We should put a
so I
GoPro
know
camera.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
lonely.
On the kayak all winter just to see how it does. Just do a live stream of that kayak all
We should
winter.
interview the kayak. Hey, when's the last time you saw Steve?
Yeah, who's Steve?
And it's gonna be me walking across the frozen water and just going right up to the camera and giving it the middle finger. And then I'm gonna slowly row away.
You're an absentee kayak dad.
Oh,
Wow. I am not the Drake of kayak
Wow,
owners.
wow.
I am not. I am not.
Is its name Adonis?
Is that? Oh, yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
But it's okay. I wrote a song about my kayak, so it's cool.
just haven't seen him in months.
It's all right.
Did you, in this moment, did you forget you owned a kayak?
Yeah, a little bit.
That means you don't own a kayak.
Listen, I didn't say I do have a kayak.
You didn't remember you bought a kayak and you own it.
It's perfect that the captain of the Dangle Navy owns a ship, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
yes.
just perfect.
I am gonna deck out the kayak. There it is. There it is. That's the mothership. Right.
And if you got two
It's
kayaks,
gonna be called the SS Fuck Adam.
Oh God.
And I'm the admiral.
That's aggressive.
I'm the admiral of the SS Fuck Adam.
if you have two, if you got the SS fuck Jesse, then you could. But by the way, SS is an American designation. If you wanted a Canadian one, it's HMCS.
HMCS
Okay,
Fuck Adam.
HMCS. Fine. If you got two of them, then you'd be Commodore Dangle because you'd have two ships under your command.
Is
Wow.
Yeah,
well,
not
I guess
captain,
you should
Commodore.
both pack your shit because you're not gonna get on my kayak ever.
I don't think you are either.
You know what we need to do next
You
summer?
That's bullshit. I can go get it whenever I want.
We need a Steve Dangle podcast kayak party. Is what we
Oh
need.
yeah? Is it a meeting
And-
at the
You're
kayak?
invited.
Yeah.
To the podcast regatta.
See,
That's what it would be
but
called.
nobody helped Steve get his kayak there. Like you can bring yours.
Yeah.
I'll lift it. I'm strong.
But Steve has no. You can't walk it from Muskoka.
You bet I can.
Yes,
Watch
you
me
can.
do it. Fueled with nothing but coffee and hatred of you.
What if
Spite of you.
did you think about where you're gonna put it when you're buying it? Like, what if you brought it home to your parents and they're like, "Why is there a kayak
Jesse,
in our
I didn't
living
think of a
room?"
lot of things. I didn't think of a lot.
Was it a
of
good
things.
deal? Was it half off?
It was.
Was it on sale
It was
at
like
least?
$500.
Okay, let me.
Is that regular price? That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a
a
lot.
kayak.
That's.
Was it that regular price?
It's a boat.
Did you even get a deal?
I'm pretty sure it did. I can't remember. I don't know. You're asking me to remember something from like when the Leafs drafted Morgan Riley.
It's a pretty ridiculous thing to do.
As long as you
No!
live, you'll never meet someone like Steve. As
Yeah.
long as there will never be another Steve.
Someone so fulfilled
No, I just want
with a boat.
I just,
Where's your boat, Adam?
You're right, man. I don't
You're
have.
on a morning show. Well, you can't afford a boat. What are you, poor? Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, Adam,
I
where's
didn't know what to say.
You're not a captain.
Yeah, mine's a yacht.
You're right. You're right.
I call it the yacht.
I just thought that I've been waiting for that. I've been sitting on that for a couple weeks, and I've been waiting for that to come up. But our previous shows were not
Yeah.
were not the time.
There's been so much hockey stuff.
But boy,
haven't got to kayak
yeah.
news.
But I thought the fact that Steve walked think about the
You'll
biggest
never get
impulse,
to ride the HMCSFA.
the biggest the
Never.
biggest impulse you've ever bought. Like, what's your biggest impulse buy ever? Think about that, right? It might be a couple. Like, it might be a really expensive pair of shoes. Might be a crazy Kanye West white T-shirt for $800.
Yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Kayak.
But Steve buys a fucking kayak and can't leave. Like,
Has to call his friend.
Boat? An effing boat? Or shoes that you can't even wear out of the house for fear of scuffing them?
I don't know,
That's
Steve.
a
boat!
You spent
way better!
You spent $500 on a freaking kayak
On a seafaring vessel.
that you couldn't leave.
That HMCS Jesse can go fuck himself.
do you have
It's
a
the
paddle?
best.
Did you get a
vehicle.
paddle?
Yeah, I got a paddle. That's how a kayak works.
Listen, I wasn't sure if that came with the boat or not.
I'm just gonna, on one side it's just gonna put no, and on the other side it's gonna say friends. Just no friends, no friends. And I'm gonna speed away.
HMCS. fuck
Start
Adam.
a new podcast off in the wilderness somewhere where no one talks shit about my boat.
It's not a boat.
It's the boat! It is in the
Are
family
you good?
of
Are you
boats.
good at kayaking?
Yes!
Can you kayak?
Relatively speaking,
Okay.
I think so. I'm a good paddler.
All right.